Here at W Farms, last week we had about 0.8 inch of rain, and it was a very critical time for us. Other than that, we've had pretty much a tenth here or a tenth there, stuff that basically knocks the dust down, and within a couple hours it's dry. You can't tell that it's rained. So we've had a lot of heat units this summer. I think the crop progress is a little ahead of schedule. A little bit of water that we had this last week is extremely critical for pod development and filling out the pods. We could use a lot more rain right now, would make a big difference. Where I think we're setting better than some other areas of the state. We've planted a lot of multiple different varieties, anything from a group 1.6 up to a 2.8. And basically that kind of spreads our risk a little bit as to when you get water. If you get water really early, the early group 1 beans will end up yielding really well. And if you get water really late, then your later group 2 beans will yield well. I've been curious a little bit with trying to do some different things with soybeans. We put FurrowJet on our corn planter this year, and so I ended up putting some starter fertilizer with FurrowJet and putting soybeans in 30-inch rows. Kind of wanting to see if we can see a yield bump from that at a couple different rates. So actually weed control has been really good out here. We did plant a cover crop of rye, so we planted into that, and I think that's got something to do with helping the weed control. We're kind of just testing this to see how the fertilizer, if it will pan out and help. It's very expensive, so we're going to have several bushel just to pay for it. And so I guess we'll kind of wait and see what happens with it. 2016, we finished building 4,800 head site, and we're raising hogs, custom feeding for Washburn Farms. And that's been a good thing for us because it provides us with a fertilizer source in the manure. The manure is very rich, so it gives us a really good fertilizer source and another source of income taking care of their pigs for them. We usually have them for about 4 months, and then we've got to power wash everything, clean it out, and refill. Usually we get about a week to do that.